So I didn't care about getting bed. Let's get right into it. So fast forward on the night of my birthday, I got back from going out to eat. You know, my mom and my grandma took me to eat to the Chinese buffet. Gift wise, my grandma gave me some money. And my good old granddad gave me some money. And also, you know, I got myself a little something because, you know, that's how I do. Got that new phone. So anywho, I'm out here chilling. I wake up. My boy called. He like, hey, Jerry, bro, happy birthday, yo. What's up? What's up? Okay. He was like, what's the word, bro? He's like, where the ladies at? I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, I don't know. I just ate a bunch of Chinese food. I'm feeling like no shade, but I'm feeling like a fat man. And they was like, Jerry, get your A up, man. It's your birthday. We got a party. I was like, I don't feel like partying, bro. And they told me they was gonna take me to the club. Now I was hesitant because personally, I'm not big into clubs or parties. So I was hesitant because I didn't want to go. But then again, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? It's my birthday, so why not try something new? On the day of my birthday. So I told them I'll go, and they was like, all right, bet, we'll be there in 20. Pick you up. I was like, okay. So I was thinking about an outfit. I was like, you know what? So this is my first time at the club, and on top of that, we were going to Detroit. Now, down in Detroit and Dearborn, they got some beautiful ladies, especially Muslims. So I was like, you know what? Let me wear something nice just in case I happen to run into beautiful Muslim. I get to do my thing. So I wore an all-black outfit on my black quarter zip, my chains, and my watch. My good old pops got me. So I was looking like him. And also, I wore some shades. Now I gotta admit, if I can go back to that night, I wouldn't wear the shades because wearing shades at night, I don't know, I kind of just felt weird to it, man. I don't know, a bunch of people just kept looking at me funny, but hey, I don't feel anything. So, on the way to the club, you know, it was like an hour and a half drive. So on the way there, we was, you know, smoking, you know, getting high in the sky. And also we was doing a little freestyle. So we got to the club. I found out it was a strip club. A darn on strip club. I'm like, bro, I know these two niggas did not drag me to a dang strip club. They're like, come on, Jerry, you gotta live a little, man. They're like, you can live, you can party, get some 50s in your face. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that ain't sound too bad. You know, get a little bit of in my face. So we get into the club, the strip club. I can't remember the name of it, just that it was in Detroit. And I gotta say, I was low-key feeling like a celebrity because I got in for free, so I didn't have to pay the little, you know, $10 fee. Also, I got a free bottle, which was, well, I didn't care for it because I don't drink, so it's for my homies. And also, we got a little special like seating area. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling like a celebrity, you know. I got in for free, got a free bottle, got, you know, a little special table, so I was feeling like him. And also, I got a discount on some food, so I was low-key feeling like the man. So, anyway, all the girls came up to us. They started flirting with me, talking about some, birthday boy. I love me some birthday boy. Thank you. The one girl wanted to, you know, I told her, she's like, shoot, if you want that, honey, you gotta cop like 300. I'm like, 300 for that? I was like, I'm like, I'd rather go to, you know what? Some lotion. So fast forward to while we got there. I didn't do nothing. It was my two homeboys. Now my first homeboy, he paid a stripper with prop money. Yes, prop money, bro. I told this dumbass, I'm like, that is not gonna work. He was like, Jerry, it's gonna work, man. He was like, you gotta be slick. So he had 5 fake $100 bills. Then he had a whole bunch of 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s wrapped up into it. Now, low key, I felt like it would have worked if the stripper was a little slow, and if it was a strip club where they didn't have the little thing you put the money in, it would have worked. So, but it didn't work because, well, like the title said, we got banned. So he tells me, I talked to him. I'm like, what happened? So he tells me he gets in there, and you know, he told me he butt booty naked, ready to go, and he had the condom out. I'm like, So what happened? He said the girl started flipping through the money, and she realized it was fake. So I told him, I'm like, okay, so what did you do? And this dumb ass nigga gaslit her. I'm like, bro, why would you do that? He was like, oh man. He was like, bro, that's reverse psychology, man. He was like, that's how you get them, man. That's reverse. I'm like, that ain't nothing. So, long story short, the manager came. And, we was waiting for security, so the manager came and, ripped into my homeboys. They're like, yo, you can't be doing that. And the security came and also ripped into him. I'm just sitting here off to the side, like, looking. And then one of the security guards was like, oh, I feel real bad for you, man. This is going down on your birthday. Then I told the security guard, I'm like, look, I didn't even want to come here. Like, these two dragged me here, so I didn't want to be here. But, hey, I'm enjoying my time, eating the good old food. So then my homeboy, he just sitting there looking all crazy, steady trying to say it's real money. So he was sitting there, looking crazy, like a big oof. And then my other homeboy, now this fool got drunk. Yes, bro. This nigga got butt booty naked. Well, technically not naked. He just got in his drawers. And he jumped on the stage and he started dancing. I'm like, what is this man doing? He up there on stage. He was like, yo, my name is BBBB, man. Big Black Brown Bobby. I'm like, hey, yo, what? This dude started twirling on the pole, dancing. He even grabbed one of the strippers or whatever. I'm looking at this man. I'm like, this dumbass nigga. And he started dancing. He was hitting that 1-2. He was like that. He was like, yeah. He was like, BBB, 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 BBB. That's me. That's me. That's me. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what's this man doing? This man trying to spit some bars. And then them girls looking at him all crazy. Then the other girls call my homeboy Brokey for bringing the fake money. I'm just sitting there in disbelief. I'm like, what? What is going on? I'm like, first off, these fools dragged me out to a strip club somewhere I didn't want to go. And yet my other homeboy, he made a fool of himself by trying to pay the stripper with fake money. Then my other boy gets on stage, dances like a fool. I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, this can't be real right now. Meanwhile, I'm the one all y'all thinking. Y'all like, Jay, bro, why'd you help him out, bro? Ain't nothing I can do. I'm just sitting there eating on my food. That's what I was doing. I was sitting there throwing down. So while that was going on, a couple of the strippers, they was trying to get me, the VIP to, So, Now, I ain't gonna pay all that money. Now, if originally I was down, I was like, okay, birthday cheeks. But then they started hitting me, talk about I got paid. Now, one girl tried to charge me $350. Then another $500. And then the kicker is, there was this one baddie there, this fine Latina baddie. I'm telling y'all, bro, she ain't no 10. She's a 100. Like, she's the most, in my opinion, she was the baddest stripper in there. Like, she was thick. She had some big, big cherries, big, that. And whenever with every step she took, it jigged. The fronts, the back, everything jiggled. I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, okay. I'm like, this is kind of my bucket list, bad Latina. So I was finna go for it. And I told her it's my birthday. She started caressing me. She's like, oh, you're the birthday boy. I was like, yeah, Mamacita, I'm the birthday boy. I'm like, how about? If y'all got kids watching this video, kids, cover your ears. So I told her, I'm like, shoot, baby. I'm like, shoot, Mamacita, how about I take you to VIP so you can blow out my candles? She started looking me up and down. She's like, oh, I love to blow out your candles. She's like, I heard you black men's got big sticks or whatever. Shoot, we do. So we're gonna get ready and go. And then she tells me, y'all will not believe how much she charged me. She gonna sit there and tell me to do all that. I gotta pay her not $300, not $500, not even $600. But $1,500, bro. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking she joking. I'm like, you joking? She like, nah, puppy, I'm not joking. If you want to take me back there and give me them, back shots, and, you want me to blow your candles out, I need $1,500. I'm like, I looked at her, I'm like, yeah, I ain't paying that money. Well, man, $1,500, I can get a brand new iPhone, I can get a brand new Samsung. Shoot, I could probably even pay a lot of bills with that money. That girl, her crazy ass mom. So anyway, I turned her down. I was like, no. And then a bunch of other girls kept trying to get me to dance. I told them, I was like, nah. And get this, I kept refusing to dance with them. So they tried to call me names. Like a couple of the girls was calling me gay. The other half of the girls was calling me broke. I'm sitting here. I'm like, these women are crazy. Like, just because I don't want to spend all that money to them, they saying I'm broke or I'm gay. I just ignored them ladies, and I kept on eating my food. And they was like, no wonder you don't like dance with us. You like men. I'm like, baby girl, I don't like men. I was like, I like ladies. And she's like, oh, why can we not dance with nobody? I was like, because I have to pay all that money just to. Sure, I'd rather go to the HUB than do all that. Cause at least on there, it's free. At least it's for free on there. Shoot, at least that's free and I save money. And then one of the girls got mad. She's like, you can't be fucking serious. You're at a strip club with all these beautiful women, and you mean to tell me you're ready to go to the HUB than dance with one of us? I looked at her. I was like, yep. I was like, at least that way, it's free, and I save money. So that's yeah. That's how we got banned from the strip club, y'all. It was super duper crazy, man. One of my homeboys tried to pay with prop money. The other danced on stage. But yeah. Wild birthday. Oh, when I turned 24, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the story time video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, notification button top corner. And I'm going to have more videos on the way. So until then, peace.